Hey, what's going on? It's your boy back at you with another vid, man. I'm sitting here chilling out, man, on my Tuesday night here in Virginia, walking down the streets in the dark. And I want to talk about the Lakers, man. I seen the media day. I haven't really looked at some of the pictures, but I seen some of the pictures with, Brian was talking yesterday, and AD was talking, and, I seen that picture with Russell Westbrook and Patrick Beverly together. So, I mean, everything looks well so far. New coach, a lot younger on the bench. I like the depth on the bench. And, I like, for so far, I like what I see. And, I'm going to say this. This ain't going to be a long video. I just want to check in with you guys. And I said, I really feel like I'm going to go out on a limb. I really think that it could be a Lakers Warriors Western Conference Finals. I want that. And I think it could happen. I really think that the Lakers could make it to the Western Conference Finals. I believe it. I believe the Warriors will be back. I don't believe in the Suns. I'm not sold on them. I'm not sold on Dallas. I think the Lakers, this might sound crazy, but the Lakers could actually go to the Western Conference Finals if Bron, AD stay healthy. That's the key to everything. And, we can BS each other, but the key to this thing, Anthony Davis has got to lead this team to the championship. I mean, Bron can lead them on occasions, but I still think, even at 38 years old, he's still one of the best players in the league. Can you believe that at 38 years old? You have to respect that. But I've had a change of heart because I like what Patrick Beverly brings. I like his interview so far. That he's a dog. That I think he's a great asset for this team. Because look what he did with the Minnesota Timberwolves. They were a lot better on defense. He made D'Angelo Russell actually play defense. And D'Angelo Russell is one of the worst defenders in the league. So him, Juan Toscano Anderson, Dennis Schroeder, I like these picks. I know a few videos I might go hard sometimes, but we just got to tell the truth about everything. You got to tell the truth sometime, man. So, that's what I saw. I saw the pictures, and good for Juan Toscano Anderson, because he was chilling with the crew up in the Bay. He got him a nice little ring. He should get his ring with Steph in them. So it's a nice. I think it's gonna be a nice opening day game, Lakers and the Warriors. That could be a Western Conference Finals preview. I really think that Thomas Bryant is going to really help the Lakers, man. I really think they got some young pieces. They needed some young blood. And I think the Lakers are going to be, I think they're going to be fine. And I think Anthony Davis, the way he's looking, he said that he has something to prove. Bron has something to prove. Russ has something to prove. I think this could be a bounce back year for the Los Angeles Lakers. And, and for the Warriors too. Klay Thompson, a lot of people think that he's washed and done. I seen a few things on Instagram, and I think this is going to be a good Western Conference Finals. I see it. Or I could see a Western Conference semis with the Warriors and the Lakers. But I really could see Bron and Curry going at each other in the Western Conference Finals. I really see that. I can see it. Because Anthony Davis looks like he's in shape. He looks like he's ready. And I'm gonna say something. And this might I changed my mind. I ain't gonna say that. But let me get on back to the topic, because sometimes I do be getting off topic. The key to everything is, can Anthony Davis stay healthy? Can Bron stay healthy? And I think that I think they should put Bron at the 3. Put him at 3, put him at 4 on occasions. But I really think that they should put Bron at the 3. I think at the 3, he's better for the 3. Because I think the 4, that's too much. At his age, he's got to deal with all these bigger forwards. I mean, he's a big forward himself. But I think that 3 spot is better for him. Let him handle the rock like he did in 2020. And I think that that'll be better for the Lakers offense because he can get everybody involved. But the key to everything, I'm going to say another key. Russell Westbrook, he has to shoot better. He has to have a better shooting three-point percentage. He was one of the worst three-point shooters in the NBA. And his jump shot was terrible. I'm not going to sit here and lie. And I think that his wife, making comments about how the Laker fans and the media, because the reason why they jumped on him, because he sucked last year. He was horrible. He averaged like 4 or 5 turnovers a game. That's not going to get it done. Russ is better than that. Russ will be 34 next month. A lot of people count him out. So I think the turnovers, he has to, I ain't going to say be Steph Curry, but he has to knock down the jumps. He has to knock down jump shots. When Bron gets doubled, when AD gets doubled, he has to perform and shoot, and he has to shoot better. He has to. They paying you $47 million. Ain't no excuse for this man not to hit open jump shots. Because he was breaking a lot last year. And that's the thing that Russ has to understand. Russ has to own his failure. And that's one thing I noticed about Russell Westbrook. Can't nobody tell him nothing. He's going to have to accept last year was a failure. And he's going to have to come out and perform. He's going to have to come out there and say, take the mentality that, okay, they want to trade me. You get in that gym. I hope that he worked on his jumper. Because he's going to need a jumper. And I think the problem with Russ is the fact that he never worked on a mid-range jumper. You look at all the stars. I mean, Steph was always a three-point shooter anyway. But he even can shoot mid-range jumpers. But Steph is just one of the greatest shooters ever. But then you got Jordan. He was 32, 33 years old. He knew he couldn't go to the rack like he used to. So about 96, 97, 98, he had that fadeaway jumper that nobody could stop. Just like Kobe. Kobe had that jumper. Kobe was dunking on cats, the number 8 Kobe. But once he went to 24, he got a little older. He said, okay, well, I can shoot this jumper. He worked on that jumper. That jumper was perfection. So I just think that Russ should work on that mid-range. 34 years old, you can't dunk like you did in Oklahoma City. Work on that jumper. But so far, so good. I like what I see. I like what I see from this team. I like the energy from the Lakers. I like the energy. And I like the younger acquisitions that they got. Because last year, that bench was just too old. It was just too old. And I like Carmelo. I like Dwight. But I just think their time is up, man. I think Dwight could be a backup somewhere. But you're not going to get the Orlando Dwight Howard. That's over. Like Carmelo Anthony. I think a team will pick him up because he can score. But his problem is defense. That's Carmelo's problem. And it really hurt the Lakers last year. When he was him and Bron on the floor at the same time, it was a bad mix. It was just it's a bad matchup because teams was taking advantage of that. And I just hope that Bron works on his defense. I hope he does. That, he has to play better defense. And I know y'all don't want to hear that. I know y'all love Bron. I'm going to be a lot more nicer. You notice how I haven't cursed in this video? And, I'm going to tell you something. I looked at a couple of YouTubers the other day, and it's a guy, I think he does Jets videos, and he doesn't curse. I looked at a lot of other YouTubers. They don't curse. And I think I'm going to stop cursing. I'm going to work on it. I ain't going to promise y'all, but I'm going to work on it. Because when y'all come here, y'all want somebody that's going to talk basketball and not be all emotional, break the game down. And, I just think that I think it can help by slowing the game down too, though. Because you can put Bron and post up. When you put him on that's why I said put him at 3. Because you put him at 3, no small forward in the NBA can guard this man one-on-one. No, it just won't happen. So you put him in matchups that he likes, just like with Russ. Put him in pick and rolls, because that's what they did in Oklahoma City. They put that man that pick and roll. That man will kill you. Anthony Davis as well, but I think Anthony Davis needs to go to the interior more. And I think if Anthony Davis stays healthy, Bron stay healthy, and I just hope that I hope that Russ, AD, and Bron put this thing behind them and be grown men about it. I seen that picture with him and Patrick. They take the picture together, and I hope that just wasn't just for I hope that wasn't just for a PR move. I hope that they really I hope that picture was really sincere, because they have to build a chemistry and build something together. But so far I like what I see. All jokes aside, I know y'all think I'm crazy, but I'm gonna go out on a limb. We gotta. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna be more positive. That being negative, that doesn't get you anywhere, man. I'm gonna change. I'm gonna try to change. I know talk is cheap, but I promise that I'm gonna be a little bit more nicer. I know some videos, if I offend anybody, I apologize to y'all. Cause a lot of videos, I was just mad. I was just like, I hope that I don't see the Lakers not make the play-in. That's just humiliating. That they're better than that. I think they're better than that. That they're better than that. I think they can make a deep run. But the key to everything, I'm gonna say this, I'm gonna end this video on this note. That the key to everything is Anthony Davis, man. Anthony Davis and Russ. We all know what Bron can do. Bron, he tighten up on defense a little bit. Outside of that, Bron he gonna give you 29 a night. The key to everything is Russ and AD. What are they gonna do? That's the key. That's the key. But that's all I gotta say. I was gonna say something. Just want to, check in with you guys, But I just think that it could be a Warriors-Lakers Western Conference Finals. I wouldn't be surprised. If everybody stay healthy, it could, I think that could be fun. Lakers, Warriors in the Western Conference Finals. I think it could happen. But that's it. That's all, deuces.